Yes.
Right.
It's the other way around.
So to some of our viewers, what would you say would be a real good reason to understand prophecy at this day and age?
Yeah. Well, I would even, expound on that not even just for this day and age, but just to be a proper Christian. I'm pretty sure everyone is familiar with, online audience, a man by the name of Isaac Newton, the very famous, mathematician and physicist, all that. He wrote a lot on Bible prophecy, and he's on record as saying that it is impossible to be a proper Christian without understanding the prophecies of the book of Daniel, because the book of Daniel talks about the Messiah and the specific time that he would come to the earth. The very first, promise of the gospel in Genesis 3:15 was a prophecy.
That's right.
And so, it's not merely as it relates to understanding the Democrats and the Republicans and, what's happening in the U.S., but prophecy from the very beginning of sin into the world has been a compass, a source of comfort for God's people so that they could have a source of consolation amidst all the confusion. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, so you can see, it would be impossible, like Daniel's, Nebuchadnezzar's statue, it would be impossible to guess the kingdoms that are going to play out in the world, and so many thousands of years go by, and it's exactly playing out like that. So, yeah, for sure.
No, yeah, because I even heard one person saying this is a theory that William Shakespeare wrote the Bible, and a friend of mine he was having a Bible study with this person, and they went through the prophecy of Daniel chapter 2, and then after the Bible study, my friend said, "Well, do you still think that William Shakespeare wrote the Bible?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't think
no,
I don't think he did this." So we see the point as far as manipulation. Now, this is a very key character. This man is named Edward Bernays. I don't know if you ever heard of Edward Bernays.
Yep, Sigmund Freud's nephew.
Exactly. There you go. So his very famous book, Propaganda, and it's crazy because a lot of the people that are part of the, ruling elite, if you want to class it that way, which it really is, they will try to say that propaganda is a good thing. That propaganda, always needs to be used on a population. This is important. And so this is what Edward Bernays says, that the conscious and intelligent manipulation of the organized habits and opinions of the masses is an important element in democratic society. Those who manipulate this unseen mechanism of society constitute an invisible government. This is his words.
Yeah, he was really instrumental in basically taking his uncle's writings about the manipulation of people and then applying that to the masses.
Exactly. And it was very lucrative for him as well. Made a lot of money. All right, it says continuous interpretation is achieved by trying to control every approach to the public mind in such a manner that the public receives the desired impression. It says often without being conscious of it, the American motion picture is the greatest unconscious carrier of propaganda in the world today. So this even piggybacks. You all did a segment not too long ago about God is not dead and all of that. And again, so this is just emphasizing the point that news and movies and all of these things help to force, feed the public this narrative.